Hello and welcome back to Sakura Swim Club. The girl who spread those rumours about them is long gone, yet the rumours themselves linger. Just how much is there to this swim club? Oh, I've said too much. Anyway, I'm heading off. Have fun at swimming. He quickly leaves before I can ask anything else. I'm probably putting too much stock into this. I think I'll just go get ready. Well, here I am. I'm still waiting for Hiromi and Miko to show up. I wonder how hard this train's going to be. They insisted I had to be prepared to fully commit to this. Guess we'll have to wait and see. A single figure steps out from the changing rooms. Hiromi's busy. It's me who's going to be training you today. So make sure you listen. I won't repeat myself and I expect you to pay attention to all of my instructions. She's so bossy when she wants to be. Another important thing. Don't think about doing anything perverted. You don't need to distract yourself when you're in the pool. I swear it's not my intention to do anything perverted to you. And she scoffs at that. Of course you'd deny it. Look, it doesn't make sense to deny something that isn't true. Oh, just be quiet. Having had enough, she lowers herself into the pool. Now then, how much experience do you have with swimming? Not very much, I haven't done it in years. Do I need to start with the basics then? You might need a reminder. I slowly lower myself into the water. A reminder couldn't hurt. Please, show me, Miku. It's weird that you're placing so much faith in me. You haven't even seen me swim yet. I'm sure you're a good swimmer. Don't make presumptions like that. She was really bossy before, but now she's become awkward. I really don't understand what the deal is with her. Anyway, so the first thing you should learn about is breathing. After that, we can begin to work on your technique. She consults me through all the basics. Bit by bit, it starts to come back to me. It's strange how a small reminder can bring back a flood of memories. I didn't think it would be this short. You said you weren't a good swimmer? I'm not. I haven't done any swimming in a long time. Why not? I wouldn't imagine life without swimming. I honestly don't remember. Well, either way, I think you're fine with the basics. She looks towards the end of the pool. Maybe we should get you started doing some laps. Sounds good. Show me what you can do then. And she gestures towards the diving platform. I pull myself out of the pool and make my way towards it. There's a sense of anticipation in the air as I climb to the top of the platform. And Miko looks at me expectantly. Come on already, the pool's waiting for you. I take just a moment longer to prepare myself. And the end of the pool looks so far away from here. Yet Miko is quickly losing her patience with me. What are you waiting for? Are you going to do it or not? Can't ignore that. Time to do it. My muscles tense, and I spring forward, my arms reach out in front of me. My hands cut through the surface of the water, allowing me to pass through it. It surges past my face, blistering me with shivering cold, and some of it gets up my nose, but I try my best to pull through. Overarm was how I used to swim, so I guess I'll try it this time too. Kick my legs and put as much effort into it as I can. It's a long time since I've used these muscles. My laps are slow, but I guess that was to be expected though. It's been a long time since I've done any real exercise too. I'm barely on my second lap, and I can feel my muscles screaming at me to stop. God, has it really been this long since I was swimming? I actually like it. If that's not unusual for me, then I don't know what is. It's about how tired I feel. I don't want to stop. Steadier pace. I'd better go to steadier pace. It'd be better if I didn't overexert myself. I'm incredibly slow by the end of it, but I managed to do 3 laps before I dragged myself out of the pool. You need to be more careful. Don't push yourself too hard. If you get tired while you're in the middle of a lap, well, we both know what would happen. I'm sure that you could pull me out if worst came to worst. How did I do? It's not bad for a beginner. Definitely not the worst swimmer I've seen in the pool. She pauses for a moment and seems to think to herself. But your technique is really sloppy. You definitely need to work on that. She could have put that in a nicer way. Unrefined, maybe. Come to think of it, there isn't really any nice way to put it. It's bad. And if it's bad, then what good is there in lying about it? Now then, what would help you apart from practice? Maybe you could learn something from observing me? Why don't you watch me swim a lap or two? Observing you say? Indignantly, she turns her back to me and folds her arms. I told you not to think any perverted thoughts. What is it with boys who do that? You're the one who suggested observing you. Whatever. Alright, sorry. I'm just teasing. She puffs up her cheeks when she hears that. You want a demonstration or not? Yes, please. I drag myself out of the pool and take a seat by its edge. Let's see how much of a great swimmer she is. She seems very cat-like. Oh, all wound up, ready to leap in a split second. And I barely see it when she finally dives into the pool, and she crashes into the water, piercing through the surface with exceptional ease. I've never seen anything quite like it. She's practically gliding along the pool's surface. I could only look on in wide-eyed awe. She looks as natural as a dolphin in the ocean. Though I'm supposed to be observing her, I've completely lost sight of that goal. Far more interested in watching this human bullet speed along the predator. The backstroke style is incredible. It's like watching a torpedo speed its way through the water. She's so damn fast, I couldn't possibly keep up while racing her. I quickly forget that I'm supposed to be observing her technique and just become lost in the moment. It's like watching a mermaid emerge from the sea. For a moment I picture her as a mermaid. It's an invasive little thought. Back and forth she goes, not once losing her pace. The technique is incredibly elegant. Streamlined, in another word. That's the only way I can describe it. Absolutely no movement she does is wasteful. God, how does she get so good? I've barely done any swimming in a long time, and even I can tell how good she is. Back and forth she skims across the water's surface with unrivaled speed. If she's this good, I can only guess that Hiromi is just as good as she is. These two must be water goddesses. That's the only way I could describe them. She slows down a little bit by the time she's on her last lap, and pulling herself out, she lets out a little sigh. Not so fast as I was last time. I must be getting out of shape. Wait, you can go even faster than that? The idea is almost impossible for me to comprehend. It takes her a moment to walk back to the other end. So, did you learn anything? Well, I learned that you're an incredible swimmer. You can tell when someone has amazing technique. And she blushes like crazy when I say that. Stop flattering me, I'm not nearly as good as Hiromi. No, really, I think you're amazing. Quietly, she looks at me with those distant eyes of hers. I've never had a guy compliment me before. What did you say, sorry? Nothing, I said nothing. But seriously, did you learn anything? Were you observing my technique? Sorry, I kind of lost my concentration. You lost your concentration? What were you looking at then? I got lost when I was watching you swim. It's kind of mesmerizing. You're just so fast. Mesmerizing? You find me mesmerizing? That's beside the point. You didn't learn anything, did you? Sorry, no, I didn't. I should have known you wouldn't get it. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to get you to practice more. You should dive right back in. And with the brutality of a slave driver, she forces me to keep practicing. The lesson continues on for a while, and despite how hard it is, I've had so much fun that I lose track of time. And Hiromi eventually turns up. She didn't bother getting changed. Sorry about that. I had to go do something quickly. Don't worry about it. Strange. There's a grim look on Hiromi's face. She looks troubled, I suppose? She quickly hides that grim look and replaces it with a smile. Anyway, how's our new member doing? He's mediocre. Yeah, she's right. I'm definitely not as good as Miyako. Of course not. You're only a beginner. But I think you could become a good swimmer. Oh? I'll have to see for myself. Why don't you dive in and show me? Sorry, I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'll be happy to next time. It's alright. I have no doubt Miko was working you hard before I came. I wasn't working him that hard. When was the last time you did any exercise at all? Football practice? Middle school? Football? The moment she pauses, appears to be thinking about something. So you didn't join football? You said you were looking at clubs? Why wouldn't you have joined something you were familiar with? I have my reasons. Look, let's just say I don't like football. Let's not worry about me. Unless I start drowning or something. That isn't something you should joke about. She suddenly gets really angry when I mention that. On another note, it's late. Sorry that it took me so long to get here. Miyako seems to forget her anger when Hiromi says that. It's fine, Hiromi. Keita did well enough anyway. So it's over for today? Yep, we'll have practice again tomorrow. We hope to see you there, Keita. Surprisingly, Miyako smiles at me too. Thanks for joining our club instead of the football club. Both of them wander off to the changing room, leaving me alone. I don't think I did too badly for my first meeting. Ah well, I'll have to see how it goes. As I go through my apartment door, I hear a noise coming from within. The phone is ringing. God, who are you calling me at this time? I know that Dad rings at least once a week, but it couldn't be him. Slowly I pick it up and raise it to my ear. Hello? Hello, Kada. Oh, I should have known. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you last time. It was such an exhausting day, I'd already fallen asleep by the time your father called. She's always been prone to bouts of tiredness. It's funny that someone with such low amounts of energy ended up with my dad. So I'm just calling to make up for that. I appreciate it, Mom. I heard from your father that you joined the swimming club. Have you done any practice yet? Yeah, we had practice today. How did you do? I bet that you did amazingly. Not really, I'm just a beginner. It's been years since I've been swimming. Oh, I'm sure that won't be the case for long. You've always been great with sports, Kada. Always those expectations. It's a heavy burden to bear. I'm not really that great. You're your father's son, of course you're great. Do you remember your father's trophy case? How could I forget? She only shows it off whenever someone visits us. My father not only excelled at study, but was a great sportsman. Of course I do. Maybe that's where your calling is. If this swimming works out, your father said you could be an Olympian. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, it would. More importantly, you made some cute friends, I heard. Oh God, not this again. Mom wants to marry me off even more than my father does. Yes, I have. No, I don't want to date them. Oh, well, you should find a bride as soon as you can. Don't forget, I'm always looking for something suitable for my son. Can't I just have a friendship without a girl without it being made into a romance? Really, I can pick for myself, Mom. You don't need to do that for me. Well, at the very least, you should consult me first. She needs to be every bit as amazing as I know you will be. I will be, huh? Anyway, you couldn't have done much study yet. But you should do your best, okay? I will. Going through the motions once again. All you need to do is try, Kada. I know. Anyway, I need to go. I'll be glad to hear you're settling in, okay? Remember to consult me if either of those girls... Yes, I know. It's fine. Okay then, talk to you later, Kada. Remember, we both love you so much. I love both of you too. Talk to you later. And a click echoes through the phone. God, I'm finally through that ordeal. What if I really am incapable and I've just deluded myself into thinking that I really am capable? No, that can't be true. The swimming club, it feels different. Miko and Hiromi, I want to compete with them. To be able to match them. Besides swimming practice, it's like a soothing balm for my mind. You lose yourself when you swim up between the water's surface. The world becomes filled with deep blue and surging bubbles. I don't have to worry about study or my parents or about anything else. All that matters is reaching the other end of the pool. Something I can simply just enjoy without having to be the best at it. My parents always seem to spoil everything I do because they want me to be the best. And all I want to do is have fun. Before I knew it, several days passed by and it was time for swimming practice once again. The lessons had barely sunk into my head, and the teacher's droning voice seemed far away and distant, almost like a dream. I've been too busy being lost in my own thoughts to really care about studying right now. No matter what they're teaching, all of the lessons seem to have been exactly the same to me. But for whatever reason, I find myself thinking about what my second lesson with the swimming club will be like. I guess it's normal to be anxious. Hiromi made it quite clear she and Miko are going to whip me into shape. And the only way I'm going to succeed at this is if it's by my own volition. Whether or not I want to do it is out of the question. I just hope it's not going to be like football all over again. Somehow I don't think it will. It just feels different this time. Right, that to me seems like a pretty decent point to end this part, so I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.